Okay, Liz, so the next thing I do is after Brandon is all set, because Brandon needs all of his stories by 8 a.m. for the day. So now I start working on what we're going to give Andy for today. Now, Andy is very opportunistic. He's writing rushes. He's writing rewrites of news that's just coming out. He's pretty opportunistic. We also ask him to write some of our event previews when things are slow. So those are basically the things that he does. So let's take a look at this. First of all, you'll notice that during the day yesterday, David Cross never updated this. So what I'm trying to say is, as Andy finishes a story, it's supposed to be taken, grabbed, and dragged down to must be copy edited, which is the next part of the process. But David Cross didn't do that, did he? All the stuff is still here. So let me take a look. Now here's how you can tell. See, I'd put a note here. This is a big story. It'll take 2 hours. Normally Andy is one story, 1 hour. But in this case it was 2 hours. And I said that up front. Anyway, how can we tell if the story is written? Look under comments and you will see Andy, there's his name. He has filed a Google document. That's the story. So that means this one is done also. It now moves into copy editing. Unfortunately, David Cross doesn't follow the system. So, oops, that didn't take. Let me grab this and bring it down there again. I don't know why that didn't work. Sometimes it's finicky. Okay. All right, there. It's in proper sequence. Save it. If you hit that save or you'll lose everything. Now this one is this is a kind of ridiculous long I mean, David Cross does not understand writing story assignments. You don't need to sit there and tell the guy the PDF is too long to give him screenshots. Who cares? We don't care what you did. It's not an assignment. He clearly doesn't understand assignment writing. Anyway, Andy's a good bloke to put up with it. Let's see if is it done or not. Yes, Andy wrote the story. Good. Grab it, take it down here. So the problem is you don't know how much work you need to give the guy when you come in the morning because David Cross didn't bother to move things appropriately on the sheet. So I thought that Andy had work, but now as I look at it, a lot of this is done. Okay, save. This one. This one is written also. Oh my God. So maybe he doesn't have any work to do at 8 o'clock. Save it. And oh my God, this is done too. He doesn't have any. See, this is what happens when people don't follow the system, right? What's this one? This one I hadn't. This one is a straight rewrite. This one is called the Pasadena Book Festival. So all he has is this one. So during the day, when it gets to the point that you're managing actively, I really think these assignment boards need to be updated, or else no one knows where we are with anything. And the idea also is that it moves, from being written down into this section called copy edited, and then down from copy edited, which no one's ever moved anything out of, into ready to publish. So heaven knows if any of these stories have actually been published, or how many have been published, or which ones have been published. So you can see there's just a lack of follow through and organization on this, which makes it really hard to manage stuff. But at this point, unfortunately, by the time I update everything the way it ought to have been, I discover as of 7:30 almost, Andy has only one short story to write. Bad situation. So now I've got to scramble and look for stories for Andy.